Are you fed up, frustrated, feeling frumpy, and a little bit effed off? Yep, normally when people come and find me with this video, these are the emotions that they're feeling. Just plain old fed up. You see, there's so many different contradictory pieces of information out there in terms of dieting, nutrition, weight loss, and exercise. In fact, there's so many different conflicting information, it would make your head turn, and often does. What tends to happen is that women focus on the highlights or show reel of what they see on social media, never really getting to the crux and the trusted sources of information from medical studies, sports and exercise studies, and other actual testimonial journeys of ladies that have gone through programs. You see, what tends to happen is we just see a highlight or a piece of information and we cling on to that. Maybe we download a free something and we try it for a little while, and then we just feel like we're doing this diet hokey cokey of, will I do the whole thing, or do I need to do it twice a week, or what happens if I get really busy, and then we tend to fall off. In fact, maybe your journey has gone like this. Maybe you woke up this morning and you've thought, right, I'm going to be really good today. In fact, I'm really going to be good. I'm not going to eat anything bad. I'm even going to try to get to the gym later. I'm going to do this. I'm going to focus. And then you wake up and you think, well, what should I have for breakfast? I don't really know what I should eat for breakfast. Breakfast is really confusing. Should I have fruit? Should I have a smoothie? What about porridge? I've heard maybe this might be good. And you're so confused that you decide that maybe you're just going to skip it. In fact, you're just going to skip breakfast altogether. So you go about your day and you think, right, well, I'll just maybe have, a wee salad for lunch then, because I know that's really good. And then you have a little salad for lunch, and then it's somebody's birthday in the office and they bring in cakes and buns, and it gets to 2 o'clock and you're absolutely starving, and you see these gorgeous cakes and buns and you just think, screw it, I'm just going to have one. And before you know it, you've had 3. You feel really bad about yourself. There's no way you're going to the gym. There's no way you even have the energy or can look people in the eye, let alone see yourself in Lycra. So you just go home completely defeated. Sound like you? And maybe even when you get home, then you're so hungry because you really still haven't eaten very much all day, and you turn to the easiest thing, which tends to be toast and cereal and eating off the kids' plates, that you slump down at 8 o'clock, still absolutely starving, so you decide to order a cheeky takeaway and drink half a bottle of wine and feel miserable about yourself. Does it sound like I'm sitting in your living room with you? Yes, this is the same cycle of a diet, on again, off again, the diet hokey cokey of 1 foot in, 1 foot out, not knowing what we need to do, overwhelming ourselves with all of these expectations and pressure, and actually just causing ourselves to basically fail. So what I'm here to do today is to share with you why this program is completely different, and helping you to understand that it really is, the contradictory information out there has never served you to achieve it. So maybe this is the reason why you kind of feel like giving up, but you kind of also still have this underlying thought of, I can do this. If other people can do it, why can't I? So first of all, nutrition is like religion. Yes, everybody has an opinion about it. And the actual key thing about it is that they are right. They're right down to their base assumption, because they're right for them. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some universal guiding principles that are true and scientifically proven in terms of nutrition and in terms of fitness. However, when it comes down to the nuances, it's really about you. It's about you, your body, your hormones, your stage of life, the lifestyle challenges that you have, and your current routine. Nothing is going to work unless you're able to make it work for you. Now, we've spent years in this diet merry-go-round of off again, on again, that we've literally just made ourselves nauseated by all of it. And what we've actually failed to start to understand is that we need to connect in with our bodies. We need to be able to figure out what works for us and to be able to listen to that and respond to it. Now, generally what happens is we're so busy dealing with all of our other commitments and responsibilities that we don't even have time, or maybe have never been taught, to really also listen to our bodies. So what we need is a customized program. We need a customized program to us, our age, our stage of life, our hormones, and our current lifestyle, and use that as a benchmark to be able to test and measure and see how things go. We also need new metrics of performance and understanding our results. You see, it really is not about eating less and moving more. This is an age-old addict that doesn't actually work anymore. In fact, when you hit post 35, Eating less and moving more is actually just going to cause you to get fatter, believe it or not. It's all about understanding the delicate balance of hormones. Hormones are those little culprits that mess with our weight loss efforts, specifically when we hit our 40s and have to deal with our perimenopausal, menopausal, and postmenopausal states. So, it's really important for you to have a customized program that does that. We also need to deal with some of this mindset stuff. If you've made it to this age with all of these old beliefs that dieting is good and eating less is good and not napping is, sleeping well and keeping pushing and all of this stress and I have to keep up with the Joneses and I have to do this and all of this extra stress and pressure that we put on ourselves is also causing us to hold on to unnecessary weight. We need to learn to rest. We need to learn to be effective and efficient with our recovery time. And we also need to completely have a mindset makeover in terms of how we view our body shape change and our lifestyle change. It's not about struggling and pushing. It's about understanding what it is that we want and enjoying the journey along the way. So a lot of the time, the work that we need to do is not got anything to do with what we eat and what exercise we do, but a lot of getting rid of old beliefs and old habits that no longer serve us. And then the other element is making things easy, understanding that even when it gets a little bit complicated in the science of how you get there, how do you plug that into your everyday life? How do you make breakfast work for you, lunch work for you, dinner work for you so that it can still work around the kids? But also understanding that you need to make an extra effort at the beginning, which can sometimes be the most difficult time, the first couple of weeks. But once you get into the rhythm, it actually makes your life a lot easier than you think. And then there's the all-important exercise. Exercise is the best antidepressant out there, the mood-boosting, body-changing, life-changing thing when you find the right one that works for you and that you're able to do very quickly, efficiently, and not get bored, because that's really important too. So this is what we've created here for you in the Wheel of the Year program. It's called the Wheel of the Year because you need to see how your body is over a full change of the seasons. You need to incorporate over 13 moons, because it's actually a 13-month program, how your body is going to adapt at each stage of your monthly cycle, your life cycle, and the cycles of life in terms of the seasons. Also, proper sustainable body shape and lifestyle change is not done over 28 days. You will get results, you'll feel better in 28 days, you may even have dropped a few pounds and are starting to look good about yourself, but we all know that if we want sustainable change, if we need to undo the last 30, 40, 50 years of bad habits that have led us to where we are, it's not going to be undone in 28 days. But most importantly, we need a support system that's there with us the whole way through. Community for Women is one of the most important tools for any sort of body shape or lifestyle change programs. And that's what you have here, a community of women just like you, supporting each other, having the same struggles, the same issues, the same emotions, because we're all completely unique snowflakes and we're also women at the same time. So the key thing that's really important is to understand that when you start to understand you and your body, you can also relate to other people and their struggles. You will be lifted and motivated by how other people are overcoming their adversity and achieving their goals. And in that way, you can be the cheerleader of others as they are the cheerleader to you. And this is what the Wheel of the Year program is. So not only will you enjoy a magical mindset makeover, you will customize your own cycle and embrace your hormones, your stage of life, start to learn how carb cycling and intermittent fasting is going to work for you and your body, have customized calories and macronutrients, understanding food and learning the key about nutrition in terms of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, what to eat when. You will also learn that eating is fun and eating is essential for body shape change, so no more dieting. In fact, one of the things my ladies complain about is not being able to fit all the food in that they need to eat. They change their I shouldn't eat a lot today to how much do I still need to eat today mentality. The other thing that you're going to look at in here is stress-less meal planning. Not only do we have hundreds of plant-based recipes for meat eaters, vegetarians and vegans, we want you to Focus on smart proteins and plants on your plate to help you to not only change your body, but have all the energy, abundance, and immune boosting foods that are really easy to prepare and are really yummy. You're also going to have a beginner's guide to kettlebell training, which you can start from just 10 minutes a day, working up to 30 minutes as we get into it. 3 of our signature workouts a week, a curvy, a strong, and a lean workout that you can do from your living room, your bedroom, outside in the garden or your garage if you have the space. And it can be done anywhere with a minimal investment in kit that can be easily put in a cupboard afterwards. In fact, the kettlebell is the most amazing tool for changing your body shape as females. It helps to work the areas that women want the most, the booty, the bum, the hips, and the core, and also to help to get rid of and say bye-bye to those bingo wings. So this is all that you need for a very minimum investment. In fact, the monthly cost of this program, should you choose that option, is less than 1 hour of personal training possibly in your country. I don't know how much it costs where you are, but this is cheaper than 1 hour of personal training, and you get 1 month's access. So there's 2 ways for you to go here. You can either pay in full and save over $200. This is US dollars for my global community, and you'll get that for $497. You'll get access to 13 months of support, including the 28-day program, which itself is worth $127. You get access to all the online videos and classrooms, and each phase will be released to you after the initial setup. You'll get daily and then weekly emails as well, and access to me weekly through our live Q&A Tuesdays in our Facebook group, the community of like-minded women in the Warrior Goddess Body Circle. And for pay in full ladies, you get the added bonus of 1 monthly coaching call per month. That means you're invited to our Zoom call online to help you with specific questions for you in your life as you come across the adversity of the program and as you go through it. So pay in full ladies get that extra bonus. If you choose our more economical package, you can get access from a upfront fee of $197 and then $47 per month after that. You can choose to cancel anytime after the first month, as long as you give us 30 days notice in writing. If you want to find out more about what this program is about, go ahead and read all the information I've provided for you below. But again, if you want to speak to an actual human, one of my team is ready to answer your inquiries via email at hello@warriorgoddesskettlebelltraining.com. I revel all of the questions that you have. If there's anything that you need to know about your current lifestyle or questions that you have, do reach out, as we're here for you. But I cannot wait for you to experience this most wonderful life and body transformation program. This has been my pinnacle program, my most exciting program to get you there. It has worked for hundreds of women across the world to help them with all age groups, from people in their early 30s all the way up to nearly 60. All of which have seen amazing results from using these training tools, these guiding principles, and the support group in this way. So again, if you have any questions, reach out, but I can't wait to see you on the other side.